hope you're well and having a good week yourself. So obviously deload week is here. Yeah, so after that last meso, 100%. I think that's the most I've reached I've been for ages, 100% have because combining being towards the end of the period of time we were doing that in that deficit for that meso before hitting a maintenance again for this deload week, plus being back in the gym definitely went hard. And those last few days of the meso, I just 100% went way harder than I think I probably have done in a while. So explaining a lot of fatigue, and it's still today I'm still feeling it quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, so finished the meso, did a took rest day, upper deload, should be a lower deload coming up today. Got my second COVID jab today, so gonna get that lower deload out of the way. And objectively speaking, the I don't know why I say objectively speaking, but a lot of people told me that they had this is my second COVID jab. A lot of people told me that they felt the side effects a few days after, so I'd be interested to see how that goes the next few days, if I'm being honest. But other than that, should be quite good. This deload was 100% needed, and kept food at more the higher end, so the 2.7, just because I felt like my body was just in the need of recovery. I haven't felt that fatigued in ages, but we'll see how we go and get into that stage where I'm waking up in the morning. I never get that. I'm normally really alert, but I've actually been not. I was still waking up, but in and out of sleep. I'm quite tired, so yeah, interesting sign there. So interested to get your views on the plan going forward. Obviously, I've got that holiday which is booked in for August, but will that happen? Who knows? But it's a nice one. Pretty happy with how I am, but as I said in the email, I know it's that next level to get to is going to be a bit more digging, a bit more of a challenge, and obviously lifestyle, and is it worth it and all that. So interested to see what your view was on that, because I'm not bothered about gaining for the next meso or two potentially. I'm quite happy spending the portion of summer either maintaining, potentially getting a lean up. Like, it's interesting to hear your views on that as the coach, and just to kind of enjoy that spell of training, and then I'll definitely want to probably gain towards the end of summer again. So yeah, interested to get your views on how you think we should do that. And what was I was going to ask you this actually. I've never done a shoot before. I'm not sure 100% willing to do it. But how many weeks off do you think I would be based on those photos that you saw? Be interesting to know. That's one question for you. And another one is, how do you personally find doing, I know you're doing all upper lower again. How do you find that in terms of recovery and enjoyment of going into the gym compared to when you were doing more the push-pull legs variation? Interested to know that. And just elaborating on some of the movement. So I think because my shoulder's a bit dodgy, I did the safety bar for that time, and I just feel like it felt a bit better on the quads. It could be quite interesting to do for a period of time, but as we know, when you're in a deficit, the back squat takes a bit of a hit, and those sort of movements I just don't always feel great. So be interested in maybe getting that in for a bit, seeing how that goes. Other than that, I'm looking forward to seeing how the plan's looking going forward. Interested to hear your views on everything. I know there's not too much to say. I think I put most into the email, and obviously at the end of the last meso. So yeah, Steve, excited. Have a good week yourself. Sorry there wasn't too much to say here, but I covered that in the last check-in and the email I sent. And yeah, looking forward to finishing up. Hopefully I don't get too many reactions from this second jab, and ready to go. I'm looking forward to it already. Take care.